Now we're going to learn to work with music. It is a difficult skill to work to the beat and the phrase. However, it is one which can be learned. To some people, it will become natural. Others have to work a little bit harder. If you find you can't work to the beat or the phrase, don't worry, it wouldn't stop you teaching this method. It's just a better experience for your clients when you do. What you are seen to be doing is to conduct the orchestra, telling people when to lift, when to lower, when to bend, when to straighten. And if you can do that and get your class moving the same limb, the same speed, the same direction and the same time, you are seen to be conducting the orchestra, a bit like synchronized swimming, regardless of whether you're on the beat or not. So let's try it now. First of all, I want to see if you can hear the beat of the music first. So Joan, I'm going to play a few tracks, and first I just want you to just kind of clap your hands when you hear the beat of the music, and I'm going to do the first one with you. So let's hear the first track, okay? So it's if you were tapping your foot, boom, 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 yes? You can hear that definite beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good? Okay, so let's play another track. And this time, I'm not going to help you. Okay, so yeah, it's slightly faster. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. We'll give you one more. We'll listen to a final track, just listening to the beat. Okay? You're right, you were going a bit slow there, yes, to start with. But that is the beat. It's like you had a drumstick. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can hear the beat. So that's the first thing, and that's a good thing. So let's see now if you can hear the phrase of the music. Okay. So let's now find the phrase of the music. Most aerobic music for the fitness industry is phrased in 32 counts, which is 4 lots of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 lots of 8 in one 32 count phrase. So the music for BarreConcept has to be phrased in 32 counts. The speed, which is most suitable for a BarreConcept class, is anywhere between 120 and 145 beats per minute. Ideal speed is usually around 135. The slower speed is usually the easier for more beginner level clients. But you get 135 of those in any 1 minute time period. So roughly about 135. But let's identify the phrase of the music now. So Joan, we're going to play again, about 3 tracks. And what I'd like you to do, I'll do the first one with you, is kind of put your hand up at the end of 32 beats to see if you can hear and identify the end of the phrase, the end of that 32 count phrase. What you'll normally find in the music is at the end of every 32 beats, particularly dance music, there's either the start of a chorus, the end of a chorus, the start of a verse, the end of a verse, the start of a musical interlude or the end of a musical interlude. And there might be a drum beat comes in. There'll be a subtle change at the end of 32 beats where you can identify that's the end of the phrase. Okay? Mm-hmm. So let's play the first track now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 2, 3, 4, end of phrase. Can you hear the change? Yes? This is 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 2, 3, 4, end of phrase. Can you hear there's a change? Yes? This is 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 2, 3, 4, end of phrase. Good, well done. You passed the first one. Some are more obvious than others. So let's try a different track. Can you hear? Boom, 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 boom. This is the third phrase. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 2, 3, 4, end of phase. Yes? So you can hear there's a musical, yes. 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a drum beat comes in. So there's a subtle change every 32 beats. Yeah? That makes you aware that this is the end of the phrase. Should we try one more? You've got to be ready as soon as the track goes on to count beat 1. Okay, last one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's an extra, yeah. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 2, 3, 4, end of phrase. Do you hear the change? Yes. So that's the end of the phrase, okay? So end of 32 beats, there'll be a subtle change in the music, okay? Well done. Now hopefully you have an understanding of both the beat and the phrase of the music. But please ensure you know track 1 of the CD that you're going to be using to start your class. Because if you start the whole class off the phrase, it can throw you and it can be difficult for some to get back onto the phrase. So make sure track 1, you know exactly when to start. And most music for the fitness industry will give you 32 beats. A whole phrase of music for which to start your introduction. So I like to think of it as 4 lots of 8. The first lot of 8 counts is for you to press play on your iPod or whichever device you're using and take your stance in the center of the room. The next 2 lots of 8 are just really wasting time to give some postural cues, because all you're waiting to hear is that last count of 8 from beats 24 to beats 32 to tell your clients 2 things: what they're going to do and when they're going to do it. And if you miss that first beat, the whole routine can be thrown. So Joan, we're going to play again some tracks and see, I'm going to do the first one for you. I'll be taking my stance on beats 1 to 8. I'll be giving some postural cues, and all the while I'm listening for that last count of 8 to tell you what you're going to do and when you're going to do it. Okay, so if you take your stance in the center of the room, I'll press play. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stand with the feet together, squeeze those inner thighs, collarbones wide, core engaged. Get ready for elevates onto demi-point. 4, 3, 2, we take it, and down. Did you hear that? Yes? So we started on the phrase. Okay, let's try another one, okay? So see if you can identify the 4 lots of 8 on this next one. 2. It's not an obvious beat. 6, 7, 8. Get ready for elevates. 4, 3, 2, we take it, and down. Did you hear that wasn't an obvious beat? Should we? It was. Should we listen to that one again? So again, when you're ready to press play, you're going to have to start counting 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get ready for elevates. 4, 3, 2, and... So it didn't have an obvious beat. It's almost like a silent beat. So you have to be ready to start counting, okay? What about this next one? 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did you hear the change in the music? That's when I should have started. So that's what I'm saying by knowing track 1, because in that case, you didn't get 32 beats. You got 16. Now, if I've got 16, bearing in mind, the first 8 beats are reserved to press play and take your stance, and the last 8 beats are reserved to to get ready for elevays in 4, 3, 2, 1. I've got no 16 beats in the middle to do the posture check. So what do you think I'm going to do in this instance? I'm going to have to do that before I even press play. Yeah. So in this instance, I'd be saying, okay, everybody, take your stance in the center of the room, squeeze those inner thighs, squeeze the sit bones, collarbones wide. Then I'd press play. I'd get 8 beats to walk in, get ready for elevays 4, 3. So we'll do that on the 16 beats. Let's try that one more time. So ladies, get ready to elevate. 4, 3, 2, and yes? Good, lovely. So the thing is that you've got to know track 1 on your CD exactly how many beats you've got. It'll be either 16 or usually it is 32. You okay with that?
Yeah, fine.
Great. Okay, so now that we know how to work with the beat and the phrase of the music, what I'd like to see, little test for you, how many pliés, for example, that I can do in any 32 count phrase. So Joan, I'd like you to count the number of pliés that I perform and I will count the number of beats. Okay? Are you ready?
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, here we go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pliés, yes? So 8 pliés in that 32 beats of music. So that means how many beats per plié? 4 beats of music per plié, which is down 2, up 2. So 2 beats of music to go down, 2 beats of music to come up. Okay, so let's try it again. Same test, but I'm going to go at a different speed. 4, 3, 2, here we go. And 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16. Okay, so 16 pliés now in that same 32 count phrase. So how many beats per plié have we got now? We've got 2, so we're going double time, yes? Twice the speed, so that's 1 beat down, 1 beat up. 1, 2, 1, 2, yes? One final test, different speed, here we go. 4, 3, 2, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4. Okay, so we got 4 half speed pliés. So how many beats per plié? 8 beats. So we got down 2, 3, 4, up 2, 3, 4. So 8 beats. So in any 32 count phrase, you can have 8 normal time pliés, 16 double time or pulses, or 4 half speed in any 32 count phrase. Yes? Good. Okay, Joan, I'd like you to experience what it feels like to work out off the phrase of the music. We'll be on the beat, but off the phrase. Get ready to elevate onto demi-point. And up and down. Four more, 3 more, 2 more, squat down low. So we're just behind the phrase here. 4, 3, 2, now combine, 1 rise up, 1 squat low. 2 more. Same movement, twice the speed. Up and down, lift and lower. 4, 3, 2, plie to your right. Can you see we're behind? Yes? Okay. Okay, let me give you another example of working off the phrase. So Joan, I'm going to throw this scenario your way. If I do 7 elevates, my next movement will be to do 8 squats because that's the routine. However, 7 plus 8 equals 15. So that would be off the phrase because I need it to equal 16. So in this instance, I would do 7 elevates, but I would do 9 squats to make it up to 16. Okay, so let's try that now. Deep breath in. 4, 3, 2, here we go. And up and down. Lift and lower. Exhale, inhale. 3 more. 2. Squat down low. This is the second one. 3, 4, and 5. So it can be 4 more. 3, 2, get ready to combine. 1, rise up. And you see we're now back on the phrase. Okay, so 7, do 1 extra, 9 to bring me up. And again, if I'd done 6, then I'd be doing 10. If I'd gone over, you know, and I'd done 11 elevates, I've then got a choice. I can do 6 squats, and if you don't think that's enough, I'm going to add another 8 on, so I end up doing 14. So I'm still on a count of 8. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, so don't be frightened. Don't think you've got to be rigid in the number of repetitions, because 1 or 2 is neither here nor there. I prefer to be on the phrase of the music, and that's fine. So don't worry about that. If you're ever stuck like a rabbit in the headlights, teaching the warm-up and you've kind of gone blank, another 8, okay? And whatever you happen to be doing, you can say another 8. You're just buying yourself some more time. And if you still haven't got time to think, another 8 again. The other thing you could do in the warm-up, really, if you get stuck, is just come back to your baseline position, which is always second position, because you can get to most movements from there. You happy with that? Yeah. Great. One final thing to mention regarding the music is that in certain countries, including the UK, you need to have a license to play music. In the UK, we have the PPL, Public Performance Limited, and the PRS, Performing Rights Society. Royalties go to the original artists, singers, composers, and musicians to pay for the music. The onus is on you as an instructor to find out whether you are liable to have any licenses. And the license laws are different in each country. So in the UK, the onus is on studio owners. So check with your insurance and check with PPL and PRS whether you actually need a license. Check with your individual country because each country is different. The only way you can get around not paying a fee is if you're using royalty-free music. And there are several companies, if you go onto Google, that will do royalty-free music. You still have to pay for the tracks, which you can put on a loop, but you can use royalty-free music. And that's the only way to get around paying. Otherwise, whenever you buy any of these CDs that are phrased in 32 counts for the fitness industry, ensure you cover yourself that you do have a license, because there are and can be heavy fines if you're not covered. So just check.